Hello, good morning. Welcome to High Vibes at 5:55. It is Michelle House here from Rich Living, and we are starting up our 6th season with High Vibes. And High Vibes is all about cultivating positivity in your life and providing you with information that's going to have you live a soul-filled, rich life. So welcome to all of my regular people that are watching me here on the live this morning. It's probably going to take a while for the notifications to go through because we're out of the habit and out of the Facebook cycle. Good morning, Robin. Those of you that are listening on the podcast, thank you so much for listening on the podcast. It's always great to know that you guys are out there listening as well. Alrighty, so this morning what I want to share with you is new beginnings. Obviously, we've got new beginnings happening here. I'm just going to bring this phone down a bit. We've got new beginnings happening here because this is season 6. So here we go. We're off to a new beginning. We've also got new beginnings happening in our own lives every single day when we choose to have a new beginning. Lucky for me, today is also the new moon. So it's the start of a new moon cycle, and the new moon is all about a clean slate. It's all about, planting the seeds and getting ready to launch your intention really under the full moon. And one of my programs, Denise is saying we've missed High Vibes. That's lovely. I've actually missed it too. Quite some mornings I've woken up and thought, oh no, I'm not on this week. Inside our the Rich Living Academy, this is what we do with new beginnings, is we go through the new beginning phase every new moon. And I wanted to just remind everybody that's watching, everybody that's listening today, is even when our life is not going the way that we thought it was going to go, when things aren't working out the way we thought they were working out, it could be because you're not clear about what your intentions are. It could be because you're not taking the time out of your busy life to actually sit and align with the universe, align with divine intelligence and go, okay, this is what I want in my life. Please help me do that. This is how I want to feel in my life. Please show me the way. I did a great live video yesterday on this page. You can go and have a look about the absolute miracles that happen when when I'm talking about miracles, I'm not going, Jesus walked on water. I'm talking about little tiny miracles when we are paying attention and following our intuition and also following our inner guidance system. And we can only do that when we get out of our heads and into our souls and sit in our little soul seat and ask for guidance and assistance. So what I would encourage everybody to do today is to just take those moments in time and really get present. And this is what I love about High Vibes for me, and I know a lot of you guys that are watching love it as well, is High Vibes actually brings you into your present moment. So you're listening to me about what I'm teaching and what I'm sharing, and then it kind of encourages you and invites you to get present to your moment and get present to what's happening in your life. So I obviously would love you to tune in to High Vibes at 5:55. I can see you all coming in now, so there was a delay. I apologize. It's because we've had the 2-week break. So I encourage you to take the time today to go and stand out on the grass. I've just done it for myself this morning. I've got, I think it's here. I've got a grounding essential oil that I use that I love, and the smell of that reminds me, it's a program myself, right? The smell of that reminds me to just get myself into the present moment and just to ground. When we get out of our heads and stop thinking about how things need to happen. So if I want, let me give you an example. If I want to sell my house, and that, yes, there's steps and a process that you need to go through in order for that to happen. But I don't know what day it's going to sell. I don't know what time the person is going to offer me, what they're going to offer me on the house. I don't know those specific details. I just have to start here with my intention. My clear intention is, and then take the steps. And then as I take the steps, the momentum is created. And lots of little miracles have to happen in order for me to sign that piece of paper and that contract at the end of the day, at that sale. So when you are setting your intention, this is why I don't like SMART goals. SMART goals are too specific. They don't allow you to invite divine intelligence and guidance and your soul. They don't allow that in. They're too specific. They're too tight. We have to surrender to a higher power that is managing all of this for us, that is working as our co-creator. When we decide that we want something to happen, they go, ooh, okay, here's a decision. A decision's been made. Let's co-conspire to make that outcome happen. So, those of you, I can see I've got a lot of Academy members watching me this morning. What we do in the Academy is at 9 o'clock on Monday, I actually do a reading, if you like, a report for everybody to use between the new moon cycle and the full moon cycle to help clear limiting beliefs and self-doubt that's getting in the way of you creating your intention, that's getting in the way of you surrendering, that's getting in the way of, your mind has been, trained for however many years. This is how you set a goal. This is how much money you've got to put away in the bank to buy the car. This is what you've got to do to have the holiday. Yes, you do have to do that, but there is this massive element that we really need to tap into, that we really need to tune into to speed it up, because we can have whatever we want now. We really can. Listen to my Facebook Live that I did yesterday. I got whatever I wanted in quite a miraculous way because I stopped and I paid attention rather than this is what I got to do. This is how it works. Then I've got to do that. Then I've got to do that. And then I've got to do that. Rather than the whole racing around thing, step back, pause, and just tune in to what it is that can guide you and help you with your intention setting. And today is good morning. Today is a beautiful day to plant those seeds. You've got this lovely energy of the new moon, which is all about planting the seeds, like I said before, planting the seeds for your intention to release under the full moon. So take it. Use what energies are here to support us. We are energy, right? I'm not getting all, some people get a bit scared and frightened when you start using the word energies and they think, oh, here we go, she's going all woo-woo on me. We're all energy. There's no woo-woo about that. That's science. And there's science around how when the moon is in a certain phase, it does certain things to our oceans. So tap into the science. If you don't want that feeling of woo-woo, change your perspective and go, well, hang on a second, it's science. And then ride that wave and see what comes up for you. I know that when we do tap into what our external environment is and use that as our support system to create our soul-filled rich lives, we totally can do it. One of the posts that we have that goes up regularly on this page is #RichLivingMoment. And I've had so many over the last 2 weeks. It's incredible. When I think of, 10 years ago, I couldn't pull a rich living moment out of my ass because I wasn't having rich living moments. I was having shitty moments all the time. But it wasn't until I started tapping into something outside of me, something outside of my head, that my life began to change and that my life began to became more joyful, more connected, more loving, more adventurous, more of all of the good stuff. So tap into it. It's there for you. And if you need some help and some guidance, join me in the Rich Living Academy. I haven't put it in there. Michelle House. Robin, would you mind? michellehouse.com.au/academy. Join in. Every month you do this live with me where we go through and I work with you and I coach you on what it is that you need to clear. And we use a number of different modalities. Whatever will work for you will work for you. And I introduce you to those so you can really get clear about what it is that you want in your life as well. Awesome. So thanks for joining. So this is High Vibes. It's totally random. It's not planned. Did I sit around last week and schedule out my 50, there'll be 50 high vibes for this season. No. What I do is I want to be the living example for you as well. What I do is I go outside, I stand on the grass with my shoes off. It actually was a bit cold this morning. Don't know if we'll be able to do that for the whole of winter. Anyway, we'll give it a go. And I ask for divine intelligence to guide me with what I need to talk about with you this morning. So none of this was scripted. This all just comes to me because I ask for the support and guidance. And you guys can do that too. It is actually really easy when you put your mind to it, when you choose to do it, when you choose. All right, have a beautiful Monday. Happy back to school for everybody that's going back to school today. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining.